Hey guys, Tyson Neighbor here, back again for another video on the YTS IGTV series. Today's video topic is nighttime and drowsy driving. This is actually a topic that was sent in by a student. Thank you for taking the time to send this in. Again, guys, this channel is for you guys, so the more that you can send in and let me know what it is that you want to see on this channel, the more things we can get covered. So again, thank you for taking the time to send this topic in. And this is a topic, whether you are a new driver or you've been driving for the majority of your life, it's going to affect all of us equally. The problem with nighttime driving is I'm going to break this video into two parts. The first part is nighttime driving. And the problem with nighttime driving is visibility. And the problem with visibility is, in reality, it's just harder to see at night, right? Your field of view is smaller. As you have oncoming traffic coming, it's more difficult to gauge, one, how fast they're going, but two, the distance between you and them. And then you throw being on the back roads into this, where there's more limited lighting. It just makes it more difficult to see. So what can you do to be a better driver? Here's three things. Number one, always wear your seatbelt. This goes without saying. It's something I should mention on every single video that we do here at Teens in the Driver's Seat. Always buckle up. There's a lot of great foundations out there. One that comes to mind is the Kaylee Mills Foundation. They do an incredible job of challenging you to put your seatbelt on as soon as you get into the car. So always wear your seatbelt. Number two, reduce your speed and limit your distractions. One, we should never be distracted while we're behind the wheel of a car anyways, but reduce your speed is going to help as well. You may recall on a previous video, I mentioned my uncle who was driving out towards Abilene, Texas. It was late at night. He's on the back roads and he come up on a black cow in the road. Had he not reduced his speed, there's a good chance he probably would have hit that cow. And you can only imagine the damage that would have caused. But reduce your speed and limit your distractions. And number three, make sure your headlights are aimed properly. This is something that goes missed a lot. It's just not something you think about. I had a previous truck that the lights were not aligned, and it made it much more difficult to see at night. So spend the time, take your car down, have somebody look at it, make sure your headlights are aimed appropriately. The second part of this is drowsy driving. Now, you're 12 times more likely to have a crash if you've had less than 4 hours of sleep. We all know this. I mean, if you're tired, you're sleepy, don't get behind the wheel. And 70% of teens have admitted to being tired behind the wheel. And this is just a recipe for disaster. It should never get behind the wheel if you are sleepy, if you're tired. So here's four things that you can do to help you become a better driver or to avoid driving when you're drowsy. Number one, simply get more sleep. If you're tired, put the trip off, get some sleep before you get on the road. Number two, use the buddy system. More times than not, you're going to have somebody with you, a friend, a relative, somebody. Use the buddy system. You drive for a little while, switch, let them drive. If they're not able to drive, turn the radio up. Make sure that they're staying awake to keep you awake and alert on the road. Number three, take a break. Pull over on the side of the road, walk around, get you some caffeine, drink a Coke or some coffee if you need to. Recharge your batteries a little bit so that you're not falling asleep on the road. And last but not least, avoid alcohol or any medications that are going to make you drowsy behind the wheel. Pretty self-explanatory, but guys, I can't express it enough or emphasize enough how important it is to not get behind the wheel if you're drowsy. And then at nighttime when you're driving, make sure you're being extremely careful. Remember those points that we just talked about. So nighttime and drowsy driving. Thank you for tuning in to this video. Again, if you have a topic or something you want to see covered on this channel, shoot it over to me. I'm going to get it put into video and get it covered on this channel. So until next week or until the next video, you guys be safe, continue to wash your hands, and y'all be careful.